I once spent 3 hours in a fitting room with a woman in her early 60s just to help her find the right pair of pants. She stood in front of the mirror, turning this way and that, unsure of herself, like she wasn't just trying on fabric, but trying on memories. She whispered, "You know, I used to love wearing bright colors, but now maybe I shouldn't." I looked into her eyes, and what I saw wasn't just age, it was a lifetime of slowly stepping back, of shrinking into the background, of looking into the mirror and no longer seeing herself. Because when a woman hits 50, the first thing she often loses isn't smooth skin or a slim waistline. It's the permission to still see herself in this world. She's quietly pushed out of youth and into some invisible space where she's supposed to be modest, supposed to tone it down, supposed to know her place. People say things like, "At your age, keep it simple. Don't be too loud. Tight pants aren't really flattering anymore." These words may sound like advice, but they're really invisible walls. Walls that shrink her style, her voice, her presence. I've met too many women who used to own the room. Now they quietly sit at the edges, not because they don't want to shine anymore, but because they no longer remember how. But as a designer, I believe, and I've seen, that women over 50 haven't lost their beauty. They just need a new language to express it. And sometimes that language starts with something as simple as the right pair of pants. I'm not talking about trends or flashy fashion. I'm talking about something gentler, freer, more grounded. Like wide-leg pants, pieces that honor the shifting rhythms of your body, your emotions, your life. Because wide-leg pants don't ask you to fit into anyone's mold. They don't force you to fake youth. They don't turn you into someone's idea of the ideal middle-aged woman. They give you space to breathe, a gentle whisper that says, "You're allowed to feel comfortable. You're allowed to feel elegant. You're allowed to still be you in a deeper, richer way." And that's what I want to share with you today. We don't dress to chase our younger selves. We dress to remind ourselves that the fire never left our spirit. That at any age, you can walk into a room, and without saying a word, people will turn and notice. Because they can I once spent 3 hours in a fitting room with a woman in her early 60s just to help her find the right pair of pants. She stood in front of the mirror, turning this way and that, unsure of herself, like she wasn't just trying on fabric, but trying on memories. She whispered, "You know, I used to love wearing bright colors, but now maybe I shouldn't." I looked into her eyes, and what I saw wasn't just age, it was a lifetime of slowly stepping back, of shrinking into the background, of looking into the mirror and no longer seeing herself. Because when a woman hits 50, the first thing she often loses isn't smooth skin or a slim waistline. It's the permission to still see herself in this world. She's quietly pushed out of youth and into some invisible space where she's supposed to be modest, supposed to tone it down, supposed to know her place. People say things like, "At your age, keep it simple. Don't be too loud. Tight pants aren't really flattering anymore." These words may sound like advice, but they're really invisible walls. Walls that shrink her style, her voice, her presence. I've met too many women who used to own the room. Now they quietly sit at the edges, not because they don't want to shine anymore, but because they no longer remember how. But as a designer, I believe, and I've seen, that women over 50 haven't lost their beauty. They just need a new language to express it. And sometimes that language starts with something as simple as the right pair of pants. I'm not talking about trends or flashy fashion. I'm talking about something gentler, freer, more grounded. Like wide leg pants, pieces that honor the shifting rhythms of your body, your emotions, your life. Because wide leg pants don't ask you to fit into anyone's mold. They don't force you to fake youth. They don't turn you into someone's idea of the ideal middle-aged woman. They give you space to breathe, a gentle whisper that says, "You're allowed to feel comfortable. You're allowed to feel elegant. You're allowed to still be you in a deeper, richer way." And that's what I want to share with you today. We don't dress to chase our younger selves. We dress to remind ourselves that the fire never left our spirit. That at any age, you can walk into a room, and without saying a word, people will turn and notice. Because they can feel that glow from styling, the art of honoring your true shape. Every woman has her own unique shape. No two bodies are the same, and they don't have to be. Fashion is beautiful not when it forces you into a mold, but when it celebrates who you truly are. I once worked with a lovely 62-year-old woman, petite, with slightly rounded shoulders from age. She'd spent years wearing tight, dark-colored pants because she thought loose clothes would swallow her up. Her wardrobe was full of stretchy black trousers that she hoped would make her look slimmer. Then, one day, I gently encouraged her to try something different. A pair of soft beige wide-leg pants and a short-sleeved silk top that gently hugged her waist. When she stepped out of the fitting room, she looked at herself, and tears welled up in her eyes. She whispered, "It's been so long since I felt this gentle with myself." That moment stays with me. Because styling isn't just about looking good, it's about seeing yourself again with softness and respect. 1. If you're petite, think light and flowing. Wide-leg pants absolutely work for petite frames, if styled with the right proportions. Try this, high-waisted wide-leg pants with a soft drape that hit right at or just below the ankle. Pair with a short blouse or a silk shirt tucked in slightly. Nude shoes that match your skin tone will create a seamless leg line. Style tip: a monochrome outfit, like all beige, soft blush, or taupe, visually elongates your frame and adds elegance. 2. If you're curvy with defined hips. Support, don't hide. Many women in their 50s or 60s with fuller figures try to hide under long tunics and dark pants. But the more you cover, the heavier your silhouette can look. The key isn't to hide, it's to shape and balance. Try this, wide-leg pants with soft front pleats in a structured but not stiff fabric. A wide waistband helps smooth the waist without pinching. A wrap blouse or gently fitted silk button-up tucked in just enough to define your waist. Style tip: draw attention upward with a delicate scarf, a statement necklace, or earrings. It shifts the focus and lightens the overall look. 3. If you have broad shoulders, inverted triangle shape, create balance below. If your shoulders are broader than your hips, you can balance your silhouette by adding volume to the lower half. Try this, flowing wide-leg trousers or palazzo pants in a soft fabric, perhaps with vertical lines or a small print. Tops with V-necks or wrap styles that avoid shoulder padding or puffed sleeves. A soft crossbody or slouchy tote can also help shift the visual focus. Style tip: try darker tops with lighter bottoms to visually soften the upper body without losing sophistication. 4. If you're straight-shaped, rectangle, create curves with details. Many women with straighter figures worry about lacking curves, but all it takes is a little structure, a soft belt, and thoughtful design to bring out your shape. Try this. High-rise wide-leg pants with a tie waist or crossover waistband. A soft blouse with a hem that's slightly longer in the back and shorter in front. Wedge sandals or pointed-toe flats to add feminine polish. Style tip. Don't shy away from small floral prints or vertical stripes. They add movement and grace without aging you. 5. Connect the dots. Color, texture, and accessories. Whatever your body shape, a truly harmonious outfit lies in the finishing touches. Golden rules. Make sure your shoes, bag, or jewelry share at least one color tone for a cohesive look. Play with soft V's firm textures. For example, pair silk pants with a crisp cotton shirt or a structured pant with a draped blouse. Stick with the 2:1 ratio. If your bottom half is flowy, keep the top neat, and vice versa. 6. Look in the mirror like you're meeting an old friend. When you stand in front of the mirror, don't just look for flaws. Look for your story. Stand there with kindness and ask, does this outfit tell a beautiful story about me? If the answer is yes, you've done more than style yourself. You've reconnected with who you are. Elegance isn't about size or age. It's about wearing your essence, truthfully, proudly, and beautifully. You don't need to dress like anyone else. You just need to wear the most confident version of you. And once you do, something beautiful happens. You walk taller, your energy shifts, and people notice. Not because you're trendy, but because you're true. At an age when many stop believing they can change or evolve, the simple act of pairing the right top with the right pants becomes a quiet declaration. I'm still here, I still matter, I still shine. And as you'll see in the next part, nothing completes that shine more than the perfect pair of shoes, your final step into grace and power. Walking with grace. How the right shoes ground your style and your confidence. A beautiful outfit might get you noticed at the door, but the right pair of shoes, they'll carry you through that door with poise, with purpose, and with power. Let's be honest, once we hit 50 or 60, our feet start having louder opinions. High heels that once made us feel unstoppable now feel like tiny torture devices. Our joints creak, arches ache. But does that mean we have to give up on style? Absolutely not. As a fashion designer, I always remind my clients, shoes aren't just something you wear, they're the foundation you stand on to live your life. At this stage of life, your shoes should say something. I still love myself, I still choose beauty, and I walk not just to get somewhere, but to enjoy the journey. 1. Flat shoes aren't boring. They're powerful when done right. A lot of women have told me they avoid flats because they feel frumpy or too plain. But that's only because they haven't met the right pair yet, the kind that combines comfort and quiet elegance. Try these options. Pointed-toe ballet flats. Elongate your legs and still feel airy. Soft leather loafers. Effortlessly chic and perfect with wide-leg pants. Suede ballet flats with tiny bows or subtle metallic accents. Pro tip. Go for nude tones that match your skin. It'll naturally extend the look of your legs. Small metallic details, like gold hardware or soft shimmer, can elevate the entire outfit without trying too hard. 2. Still love heels. Choose ones that love you back. At this point, heels shouldn't be punishing. They should be partners, steady, supportive, and stylish. What works? Block heels, 1.52 inches. Easy to walk in, stable, and timeless. Light wedge heels. Gentle lift without the pain. Slingbacks, open back with a strap. Breathable, chic, and polished. Avoid Pointy stilettos or narrow-toed heels, they're not worth the blisters or the long-term joint issues. 3. Sneakers aren't just for the gym or the young. One of the best things about modern style for women over 50 is the blend of elegance and ease. Sneakers are no longer just for teenagers. They're a bold statement of comfort and confidence. What I recommend: clean white sneakers, slim profile, easy to pair with almost anything. Soft leather slip-ons, no fuss, slide on and go. Mesh or velvet accented sneakers, breathable, unique, and unexpected. Pairing ideas: white sneakers plus beige or white wide-leg pants plus silk blouse equals fresh, modern elegance. Slip-ons plus a linen jumpsuit equals relaxed but refined. 4. Choose shoes based on your skin tone and spirit. Instead of asking, "Do these shoes go with my outfit?" ask, "Do these shoes speak to who I am right now?" You don't need dozens of pairs, just a few that truly reflect you. Ideas based on skin tone and personality. Warm undertones, golden or tan. Try caramel, olive, wine red, or earthy browns. Cool undertones, rosy or pale. Go with silver, navy, blush taupe, or soft gray. Soft, romantic energy. Look for curved lines, suede or satin textures, even soft lace. Bold and edgy. Try patent leather, metallic accents, or bold geometric details. 5. Care for your feet, your lifelong travel companions. A woman in her 60s once told me, "These days, I choose shoes out of gratitude for the feet that carried me all these years." That stayed with me. Because yes, choosing the right shoes is an act of self-love. Tips for happy feet: soak them regularly in warm water with herbs or Epsom salt. Choose shoes with cushioned, breathable insoles. Don't feel guilty splurging on quality shoes. Your feet deserve it. 6. Walking isn't just about moving forward. It's about how you show up. Every step you take now is built on a life fully lived. The calluses, the lines, the tender spots on your feet, they hold memories. Of love, of loss, of long nights tending to others and forgetting yourself. So when you pick a new pair of shoes today, you're not chasing youth. You're choosing to walk forward with something deeper. Self-assurance. Grace. Presence. A beautiful shoe can help you arrive in style. But the right shoe, it helps you stand tall, especially when life tries to shake you. And now that you've found your footing again, it's time to elevate your style even further. Let's talk about the unsung hero of timeless elegance. Elegance, SDARTS, with fabric. The power of what you can't see at first. People might forget what you wore, but they'll remember how you made them feel. The softness, the grace, the quiet confidence. And believe it or not, that feeling often starts with one simple choice: the fabric. In fashion, fabric isn't just material. It's how you speak to the world without saying a word. And for women in their 50s and 60s, that silent language becomes even more meaningful. Our bodies shift. Our skin changes. Our pace slows just a little. We seek comfort, but we don't want to give up style. We crave elegance, not the loud kind, but the kind that lives quietly in details. And that's where fabric becomes your secret strength. One, silk, the breath of maturity. Silk is not for the rushed, the restless, or the trendy. It's for the woman who knows herself, who moves with intention, who enjoys the soft whisper of fabric brushing against her skin. Silk doesn't need drama. A simple cream silk blouse, clean lines, a subtle glow, it says everything without trying. Try this, Cream silk blouse plus high-waisted linen trousers, right arrow graceful and easy. A deep-toned silk midi dress plus a light jacket, right arrow softness with strength. Tip: silk reflects light. Go for soft tones, champagne, blush, olive, beige. They flatter mature skin and bring out your natural glow. 2. Linen, the beauty of ease. Linen has grown-up charm. It's not shiny like satin or smooth like silk, but it holds a quiet kind of freedom. It breathes, moves, and lives with you. Yes, it wrinkles, but that's the beauty of it. The gentle creases in linen are like laugh lines, proof of life well lived. Try this: matching linen set top plus pants or top plus skirt, effortless sophistication. A relaxed linen dress plus low sandals, right arrow calm, earthy elegance. Note: lightly press your linen, don't overdo it. Let the texture speak. Let it show your authenticity. 3. Cashmere and soft wool, for the soul and the season. When the temperature drops, bring out the warmth but make it soft. Cashmere, fine wool, anything that hugs without itching, that's where real winter elegance begins. Cashmere doesn't shout luxury. It whispers it right next to the skin. Try this: lightweight turtleneck plus flared midi skirt, right arrow cozy, feminine, refined. Long cashmere coat plus wide leg trousers, poised and powerful. Color tip: go with neutrals, mocha, smoke blue, soft gray, taupe. These shades age beautifully and never go out of style. 4. High-quality cotton, understated, but unforgettable. There's something about the perfect cotton shirt, crisp but soft, simple but striking. It doesn't scream designer. It doesn't need to. Quality cotton has presence. It holds its shape, keeps its dignity, and tells the world, I care, but I'm not trying too hard. Try this: white cotton button-up plus black culottes, right arrow city chic, timeless style. A long-sleeve cotton dress with a soft waistline plus a silk scarf, right arrow elegant without effort. Avoid thin, wrinkly cotton or loud prints. Clean, classic cotton is always a win. 5. Structured weaves, shaping your story. By your 50s or 60s, your clothes should work with you, not against you. Fabrics with a bit of structure help define your silhouette in the most flattering way. Think soft tweed, jacquard, or firm-woven cotton, materials that gently hold shape, especially in jackets, tailored dresses, and wide-leg trousers. Try this: tweed jacket plus sheath dress, right arrow classic, polished and confident. Structured pants plus flowing blouse, right arrow the perfect blend of strength and softness. 6. Let the fabric tell your story. Ever notice how a woman in silk walks just a little slower? It's because she's aware. Every step feels like grace. A woman in linen, she probably laughs a little more freely. She stopped chasing perfection and started enjoying life as it is. And the woman in a well-made cotton dress, she knows simplicity is its own kind of luxury. So what's your fabric saying about you today? Your clothes don't need to be loud, but they can be a gentle reminder to you and the world that you're still here, still radiant, still you. And here's something I deeply believe. When you wear fabrics that are kind to your skin, you're practicing a deeper kind of self-care. You're choosing softness, not just on the outside, but within. Because once you've found the right clothes, the right cut, the right textures, there's one more piece that ties it all together. And it's something: poise, the kind of beauty you can't copy. There are women who walk into a room, and you may not remember what they were wearing, but you remember how they made you feel: calm, confident, radiant in their own quiet way. When we're young, our looks often speak first. But after 50, we don't need to impress anymore, we simply are impressive. Not because of the clothes we wear, but because of how we carry ourselves, how we walk through life, how we smile at the world and at ourselves. One poise begins with knowing who you are. You no longer dress to be noticed. You dress for yourself. You know which colors make your skin glow, which necklines make your eyes sparkle. You choose fabrics that feel like a second skin, gentle, effortless, right? You're not chasing youth. You're embracing your age and doing it beautifully. This self-awareness becomes your quiet power. It's what makes people turn their heads, not because you're loud, but because you're deeply rooted. 2, you've stopped trying to please everyone. One of the greatest freedoms after 50. You don't need permission to shine. You don't dress for compliments. You don't wear makeup to fix anything. You don't hide the laugh lines or the silver strands. You own them as badges of your story. And that makes you more captivating than ever. 3. Poise shows in your pace, slow, steady, and soulful. You're no longer chasing trends. You're choosing slowness, the kind that lets you truly enjoy a cup of tea, a favorite song, a soft sunset, or a dress that simply makes you feel at peace. Slow doesn't mean outdated. It means intentional. It means thoughtful, selective, fully awake, even in how you choose your clothes. A woman with poise is fully present when she sits, when she listens, when she cares for herself. 4. Style is a mirror of your inner grace. You can wear the perfect outfit and still feel incomplete. Because style isn't just about the dress or the bag. It's about the energy you bring to it. It's about wearing your clothes with a healed heart, a grateful spirit, and deep respect for your body just as it is. Try this next time you get dressed. Say a quiet thank you to yourself. Thank you for carrying me through every high and low, for still being here, for still being beautiful in my own way. 5, you know a woman with poise when you see one. She doesn't say much, but when she speaks, you feel it. She's never in a rush, but always right on time. She doesn't try to stand out, but somehow she does. And above all, she's unapologetically herself. 6, caring for yourself is a form of respect. Some say dressing up after 50 is frivolous. But I see it differently. It's an act of love. It's how we say to ourselves, I'm still worthy. I still want to live beautifully. There's still so much ahead of me. You don't dress to become someone else. You dress to come home to yourself. 7, your presence is the greatest gift you can offer. Think back to the last time a woman stopped you in your tracks, not because of what she wore, but because of how she was. Maybe she wasn't wearing designer, but she was fully there, glowing, grounded, real. You can be that woman too. No need for layers of makeup. No need to squeeze into outdated expectations. Just stay close to who you are, honest, whole, and full of love. Final thoughts. You're most beautiful when you're fully yourself. No apologies, no excuses. 50 isn't the end. 60 isn't a downhill slide. This is your time, the time to let go of pressure, to stop proving, to start being. The time when everything you wear looks beautiful, not because of the clothes themselves, but because of the woman wearing them. When you believe in that, your poise will radiate naturally. No need to force it. No need to explain it. If something in this message touched your heart, give this video a like. It helps more women discover the beauty already inside them. Subscribe to Bold After 50 to get fresh inspiration every week, where fashion is more than fabric. It's a journey back